Welcome back, everybody, to the Meeple Marathon. Today we're going to be, some would say continuing, some would say starting our Sleeping Gods campaign. We officially played through the quick start guide in our last episode. It was definitely much more of a kind of how to play scenario, introduced you to the game, but certainly did not feel like the game at large. So this is our first official steps into the game, where I'm going to be getting to make all the decisions, so on and so forth. So we essentially have steered into a storm, ended up here in the Wandering Sea, and have come across Mac Mara Johnson here, who I feel like needs a more prominent spot. There we go. Let's switch you guys to. She's this survivor that we have rescued, who's supposedly been here for 15 years. That we have, has been here for 15 years collecting totems. She had them all stolen away from us, but she kind of knows what's going on and what it's going to take to get us back home. So other than that, I don't really know anything except for there's something going on here at the Zakura trading post and up here at this cabin on the other side of the bridge. So let's start off by taking our first ship action. Now, really, there's no reason to do any of this other stuff except to gain the most amount of command tokens as possible. So I'm going to go to the quarters here, and I have nothing to remove, but then I'll gain another ability card. So we have Rapid Strike. Even if this crew member misses, they deal damage first. Okay, so that's not bad to have. And I also have this triage card. So do I want to spend anything right now to slot these under some people? Like, I feel like Raphael would be a good person to have. He hits at a 3 accuracy, but only for 2. Kasumi here hits at a 2 accuracy, but for 3. Kanan here with his pistol would be pretty good. See, Kasumi doesn't already have a strength symbol, so Captain Sophia Odessa hits the best with her rifle, but only has an accuracy of 1. So what I really need is something that can give her additional accuracy. So I also feel like having someone with a good strength test right off the bat is going to be pretty good. So I'm actually going to spend 2 command at the moment. I believe I can do this now. This is like a instant action. So we're going to slot this underneath Raphael. He's going to be one of our go-to combatants. So these, and spending them, go directly back to the supply. Alright. So I've taken all my actions up here in the ship action deck. Let's look at our first event card. So it says here, during a windstorm, a tree branch lands on the deck, hitting Kanan. Okay. Gain 1 vegetable. Kanan minus 2 health. Alright. So a giant carrot fell on Kanan. But he is going to take 2 damage here. Alright. So there we go. Okay, but that's it. So not too bad. And this just, I think, goes into a discard pile somewhere. Okay. So we've done our ship action, we've done our event. Now we can take 2 actions. I'm going to take the first one to explore. So I'll take my big, heavy book of secrets, storybook, whatever you want to call it here. And we're going to start with number 2. Seafoam winds through a maze of mossy rocks on the cave floor. They brush the heel of a smiling skeleton which sits reclined against an old iron door, blood red with rust. Okay. You can find a skeleton against an iron door at the back of the cave. Search the skeleton. Unavailable if keyword pink. Alright, we don't have keyword pink. Open the door. Requires keyword iron. We don't have that. Or leave, return to the ship. Okay, so we're obviously going to search for the skeleton. Turn to 133. Alright. 132. 132, 132, 130. A bag falls slack from the skeleton's fingers. You expect to collect it easily, but a snake with a milk pink mouth hisses out and fastens to your hand. You whip it by the tail against the wet wall of the cave. A snake attacks you. Okay, so this is like, I can read just the abbreviated part at the bottom, which instead of reading all that, I could have just read, a snake attacks you as you take the skeleton's bag. -1 health, gain 4 coins and 1 venom. Gain quest 155, return to the ship. Okay, so let's see here, 4 coins. So I'm going to take a big one here and put one back. And I need to take a venom status token here. There's one in here. They're all at the bottom. All right, so I have to give this to somebody. Let's just say Gregory Little is going to take it here. So he's got the venom. We're also going to say he's going to take -1 health. And we gained quest 155. So I might need to keep this a little closer here. Alright, so that's like in the middle. 155. Alright. So quest 155 reads, snake attack. A snake attacked us as we took a bag from a treasure. Okay, so basically this is more of a keyword. So yes, pink does make a difference here with the keyword. All right, so we return to the ship. I want to know what happens with the skeleton key. So we're actually going to explore as our second action. We're going to go back to number 2, way back at the beginning of this book. And, oh no, I'm sorry. We have to have the keyword iron. So we're not going to be exploring. But the question is, should I go ahead and explore 174 while I'm here? Yeah, I think why not. So let's go ahead and explore 174 since we're right here. All right. If keyword foam, no, we don't have that. Froth clumps at the bay below cliffs like skyscrapers of jagged pewter. Slumped against their rocky walls, tangled in knots of heavy chain, is the bare form of a man. Climb up and free him, strength 6. Leave the man and search nearby caves instead. Unavailable if keyword pinstripe, perception 5. Okay, let's see here. So, right now nobody has double of anything except for Raphael, who's got double strength. But I would still need to get to strength 6, so I still need a 4 out of this. I could technically send 2 people, but I think the name of the game early on is to not really fatigue up your people very quickly. So I'm definitely going to send Raphael up the cliff. The question is, do I want to risk losing him here? I do not have a strength icon in hand, but what I can do is spend a command token and place it on Gloria Walker here. Gloria Walker is going to allow me to draw 2 ability cards. So I'm going to do this first. Boom, boom. And I would have drawn what I needed. But there's a 4 and a 5. I was hoping to have drawn a strength icon here, but I think I'm just going to wing it with Raphael and attempt to get a 4 here. And we got a 6. All right, perfect. So this just gets discarded, and we have successfully climbed up the cliff. All right, so let's see, 174.1. You approach the man, your steps cautious. His body is slack, and his eyes are like pools of blood and milk. Does he know Does he even know we're here? He hardly looks alive. Audrey tugs at the chains and they drop easily to the ground. Do we have an Audrey? Okay, Audrey's our engineer here. A shout gravels from the man's throat. Free! Ah, thank you. He jumps up and dives from the cliff, face into the sea, swimming effortlessly to the Manticore. Once on board, he asks for some food and clothes and offers to reward you. Those chains were enchanted. I could not have freed myself. You saved me. Now I must return to my treasure. If it's still waiting for me, take me there and I'll give you a fine reward. All right. So we gain 2 coins. Adventure card 12. So that's slightly different here. It's going to have a different look to it. Alright, so here's adventure card 12. And where was I? Gain quests 14 and 15. Return to the ship. Okay, so we're getting ourselves lots of stuff to do here. Here's 14 and 15. Boom, boom. Alright, so let's take a look at all of these. And we return to the ship. So this is going to end our turn officially. Okay, so adventure card 1, or no, adventure card 12 is Ubzan. Okay, so this is another kind of passenger here. Appears to be blind. And if I am understanding this correctly, I can pay a command to either redraw fate from him or to gain an extra cunning symbol. And he's not someone who takes fatigue or anything like that. So he's a nice little addition to our party here. All right. And then quest 14 here states foam. We explored a bay with sheer rock cliffs. And Ubzan's treasure. We freed a man named Ubzan, and he promised to lead us to the treasure hidden in a temple to the south. Okay. So we have chains. All right. So quite a little stack of adventure cards now. Okay, so let's see here. I return to the ship. I gain my coins. I gain everything I needed. Blah blah blah. All right, so now what do we need to do? I'm gonna put these over here for right now. Get them out of the way. Too much stuff already. All right. So we finished our turn. Normally I would pass the captain's token, but that's not going to happen. So we need to now take another ship action. So I definitely need to do some healing. Yeah, so let's go here. I get to draw a card. All right, power strike. I get to gain 3, and hold on, I think I want to spend some of this first. And you can do this in any order, so I gained my command, and now I want to slot this somewhere. All right, so I'm going to pay 2 command to slot this under Sophia Odessa. She's getting +1 accuracy, but she's also going to take an extra damage if she is counterattacked. So just keep that in mind. She might need to clean some people up. All right, this will allow me to hold on to all 3 of my cards. And like, here's another one, Power Strike. We could add this to Mac Mara Johnson, making her a pretty formidable foe. +1 damage when this crew member hits, if we pay the command. This would give her a second symbol. So I think this is kind of the name of the game in being successful here, is focusing on people. So Mac is going to be like our what's this phrase here called? What's this symbol? This is perception. So she's going to be our perception skill person. We are making Raphael our strength person, but also, you know, main attacker, main attacker, main attacker, and definitely specialize everyone and not try and make everyone really good at everything. All right, so we've gone here now. I can heal a crew member, okay, and I'm also going to spend 2 commands to heal this venom up. Technically, I guess at the start of my turn, I should have taken a health, so I guess he's at 2 health. But he's going to heal himself, so this stays here until I remove it off by, say, going to one of these locations. And he can't activate anything else for right now. So, all right. So that's everything essentially we could do in the sick bay. Let's do our next event. All right, this crew spots a lone canoe. Search it. Perception 6. Okay. Fail, -3 health, or we can gain a vegetable for it. All right, so you don't always have to put some people up, but let's see here. If I can gain a vegetable, I can make soup and remove this fatigue pretty quickly. So let's put up Captain Sophia Odessa. So we're looking for a 4 or better here. And we got a 6. Okay, perfect. So we gain a vegetable. All right. And we're done with this. Okay. So now we can take 2 actions. I think we are prepared to travel. So, hold on. Do I need... I think travel I might need to exhaust someone. You may move the ship to a new region. If you want a crew member to participate, this is optional. They gain 1 fatigue. Okay, so I only want to move 1 space. So on the ship travel board here, if I get a 0 to 3 fate, I can move 1 space. 9 plus, I can move 4. But I only want to go here, so I know that I'm going to get at least 1. There's a 4. So all right. So we have come to the Zakura trading post. Now, as a reminder, I'm at a port and a market, so I could spend 4 money. I've got 9 right now to heal up. I could heal. Okay, so this is pay one money per crew to restore all their health. Okay. Or fatigue, and buy level cards. I don't have any XP, so I don't think I really need to go to port yet. But I am interested to see what the market might have to offer before we go exploring, because you never know, we could end up in a little bit of a fight. So let me double check here what the market action is going to allow. Draw 7 cards from the market deck. You may purchase any of them for the cost listed near the name. Okay. So let's just go ahead, and as our second action, we're going to visit the market here. So we're going to take the top 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These were shuffled. And what do we have here? We have another recipe. Okay. Wayfarer's gear. 2 savvy symbol when you need it. That's pretty good. Tincture recipe. For healing 4 health. That's pretty good. Hull plating. Your ship is going to get 1 block. That might actually be really good. The active player gains 2 command at the start of each combat. Singing necklace. Man, all of these are good. Binoculars. When you search, ignore damage from 1 token. Or a perception. Oh my gosh. Or a revolver. That's going to cost me 13 though. This is the only thing I cannot afford here. So let's put this back off to the side. Yeah. So singing necklace would use up most of my thing, but that's so good. Active player gains 2 command at the start of each combat. Hull plating would be awesome. Binoculars would be awesome. So it would be the tincture recipe. So is this one. I don't know what to spend all my money on here. So this is wood. What's this symbol here? Not really sure. what that symbol is supposed to be. But, so I could afford tincture here. My stew could replace my soup. Man, that's good. The singing necklaces, I feel like almost just too hard to pass up. So that's 6 and binoculars. I could afford all of this right here. Okay. So I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to return these. Let's see, do we reshuffle those back in or do we put them in a discard pile? Place any cards you did not purchase at the bottom of the market deck. Okay, so essentially we're going to have to make our way through the market deck in order to see these again. Interestingly enough, maybe there are certain points where it tells us to shuffle the market deck. Alright, so yeah, a whole lot of stuff going on here. I think I need to like bulk up my recipes here. Yeah, let's kind of stack our recipes. Boom, 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 boom. Tincture recipe. I will have to look into what that symbol means, because it doesn't look like wood. But I don't know what else it could be. Or what that is. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Passive. The active player gains 2 command at the start of each combat. Alright. So we traveled. We went to the market. That is the end of our turn. So, moving on to another turn, I need to remove some fatigue. So I'm going to go to the galley. I will discard. See, now, this is important because both of these are triage cards. And they essentially are offering the same thing. They cost the same thing, but this is a 5 and this is a 4. I'm putting the 5 back into the mix. May be a while before I see it again, but I'm at least keeping the lower cards. So that's allowing me to heal up somebody. Ooh, who do we want to take fatigue from? All right, Raphael. And I get to gain a card, Adrenaline. +1 damage if this crew member has 3+ damage. So again, I could slot this under Raphael and he becomes like a beast of a strength character. So I like our strategy here. All right, event maintenance. Some of the crew members find time to make some basic repairs. Repair the ship, craft 5. Okay, what if I don't want to do this? Craft, which is this symbol here. Laurent over here, I could exhaust him maybe, or Audrey. Yeah, I think let's exhaust Audrey to try and help us out here. So there's 1. I don't have anything else that can mitigate this, so I'm looking for a 4 or better again, and I got a 2. -2 health. I'm okay with just taking that for right now. So we'll put it on Audrey, and we failed. So that stinks. I didn't have any ship damage to repair even to begin with. All right, so we are going to start by exploring 130 here, because we think that's going to get us somewhere. Zakura Trading Post. All right, the trading post at Zakura is a collection of weathered wood and tidy shops, a dull sister to the majestic obsidian hills which lie at its northern edge. Okay, explore the docks, visit the tavern, talk to the dock master, sell pollen at the potion shop. Nope, don't have pollen. Pay 1 coin, pay 1 food. Let's see here. We were trying to talk about a rumor about a rat creatures attacking the fishing village northeast of Zakura. So let's... I spent all my money. I forgot to turn in my money, so I don't have any money to pay the one person. All right, so I could talk to the dock master, or I could explore the docks. Let's pay a food to talk to the dock master. All right. The dock master, a Lucran with maroon skin and a twitching eye, warms up to you after Marco shares a bit of soup with him. You ought to stop at the little rocky island to the east, the one with the dead trees. Which I think it's this one. Oh, no, here. Ooh, okay. All right, he snorts. It'll give you a chance to study some of our more vicious species. All right. He walks away laughing, holding your soup, still holding your soup bowl. Okay. Remove one low morale. All right, we don't have any. And then it says turn back to 130. Okay, so I guess we get to make another choice here. All right, so I don't really have anything else I can afford, so we're going to explore the docks. A sailor approaches with skin like cured meat and lion's mane of sea-salted hair. We've no need for cursed folk here. He punches a finger into your arm. It appears you aren't ghosts, but I would have sworn you were when you docked that iron ship. There's one exactly like it wrecked on the rocks just north of here. Gain quest 5. Okay. So, this is going to be weird if we see ourselves... see our own wrecked ship. Alright, quest 5 says freighter. Investigate a crashed freighter. A sailor in Zakura trading post told us about a crashed ship that looks just like ours. He said it's stuck in some rocks to the north. Okay, so I'm guessing 7 here will be keyword freighter, because that looks like a ship. So, lots of keywords now. Okay. All right, but it doesn't say, it just says to go back to 130. So I don't have a coin to visit the docks. I can't sell pollen because I don't have pollen. So I will have to return to the ship. All right. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Okay. Alright, so that was our first action. I guess for our second action we should travel. So, the question is, do I want to... if I can get 2, I'll go here, I guess. If I happen to just get 1, then we're going to go up here and take a cunning test. Yes. Who will we use for that? Alright. Ooh, I forgot Kanan over here has got some damage. How did he get that damage? Oh, the very first quest. Alright, I need to figure out how tincture works. Or get some more grain for flapjacks. Alright. Okay, so as our second action, we will travel. I'm not going to commit anybody. I'm just going to flip a card. And we got a 4. Alright, so 2. I can steam 2 places. So instead of going up into here immediately, I can steam 1. We're going to come right here. We'll deal with this island in a little bit. Alright. Yep. So that was my second action. So now I need to take care of some stuff here. So what do we want to do? I'm leaving the galley. So I guess I could heal someone. I could use my binoculars to do a little searching. Maybe we'll do that and check out how searching works. Okay, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to gain 2 command. Boom, boom. And then I'm going to search, which we talked about earlier, but I'm going to place a command on my binoculars, which means I can ignore 1 damage. So let's see here. Boom. Okay, 2 or 2. Let's keep going. Boom, and there's the damage. So I can ignore that, and I can say, all right, I'm done, because what I really wanted was the 2 grain. So this is perfect. I probably would have just stopped right there. So boom, boom. These 2 get kind of discarded for now, and we'll continue to work our way through the stack there. All right. Yeah. No, I don't get any ability cards, but that's fine. Let's see here. What was... this was the Cottage. All right. So before we go any further... yeah, I'm going to spend 2 command to slot this under Raphael as well. So he's now Muscle Man. He's our muscle on the ship. So he's going to be doing all of our muscle tests. Okay. All right, so let's now do our event. Rotting Leviathan. Carrion birds and schools of sharks circle a huge unidentified creature floating on the sea ahead. Navigate away from it. Savvy 6. Fail, gain 2, low morale. Okay. Alright, so I don't really have anybody that's a savvy expert now. I'd rather not fail this. So we're going to put Laurent Lapont, so I need a 5 or better. I have just my gear that can mitigate this, and it's a 3. Alright, well, I'm okay with 2 low morale, so where's the low morale ones? Alright, boom and boom. So Lapont is going to get low morale, and ooh, let's say Marco, the priest. Okay. Alright, so we dealt with this. And now we're going to explore 34. If keyword cottage, turn to 34.3, which I'm pretty sure we have the keyword cottage. Yes, alright. 34.3. You cross a bridge with wooden planks that dangle like loose teeth. Strength 5. Alright, so we are... This is why we built him here. So we're at 3 plus 3, so we passed. Alright. Beyond the bridge is Anne's cottage, nestled among the fir trees, its door swinging in the soft breeze. Inside, a woman stirs a pot of broth. A blue lizard lounges on her gray hair like a sultan on a pillow. Only briefly, she looks up and sets her gaze on Mac. You won't leave here with the map, she says, but you can have some soup. Ask Anne why she won't give you the map, or accept the soup while secretly looking for the map. Perception 8, though. That is... Alright, let's just ask Anne. 34.1 here. I don't help totem seekers anymore. We're better off letting the gods sleep. Anne sips her soup, lifting the spoon to the lizard on her head, and then extending it to Mac. Mac pushes the spoon away. Don't you want to see your family again? Of course, but I can't. The gods have nursed their rage for centuries, and they want revenge against these islands. They won't forget their captors and show any mercy. I can't give you that map. Alright, so we can try and convince Anne that you'll look for another way to get home if she gives you the map. That's going to take a cunning 6. Which, there's several people we could throw into this mix, including Ubzon. Or restrain Anne and search for the map. Or set her house on fire and leave. If she won't give you the map, you want it destroyed. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's just try and convince her with a cunning 6. So, who can we submit that's cunning here? Alright, so I'm going to put Kasumi in. I have Ubzon, and if I understand the rules correctly, I can put his command on after I have flipped this card over. So I need a 5 or better, and I only have a 2. So, again, I'm not even close. I can spend a command to reflip that. Let's see. If I fail, I may try again, or pick B or C. Okay, so let's... I'm not going to like this, but we'll do a strength test. We'll try and muscle our way with her. Alright, strength test 6, so I need a 3 or better, and we got a 5. Alright, so we passed. Let's see, Anne fights you with her soup spoon, turn to 34.4. Matt tears through the cottage while Raphael and Laurent restrain Anne outside. Very appropriate. When she emerges with the map, she waves it in Anne's face. With all your talk, you still had the map. You just wanted it for yourself. Matt glares at her fuming, but Anne turns away. Gain 1 coin, 1 grain, 1 low morale, and 1 XP. complete quest 2 and gain quest 6. Return to your ship. Okay, so this is quest 2. This is going to go in our quest box. I will gain quest 6. So we're just moving right along here. Quest 6. Alright. 1 coin, 1 grain. Hold on here. 1 grain. 1 coin. And 1 low morale and 1 XP. Okay, so I need another low morale. Here, who else is going to get low morale? You, sir. Okay, and 1 XP, so I'll just mark a little tally on my sheet here. I believe they said to use a circle. So there's an experience point, complete quest 2, gain quest 6, return to the ship. Okay, so quest 6 looks like Anne's map. We took a map from Anne's cottage. It leads to the forest on the island to the east. Falcon, keyword. All right. Cottage, it leads to the forest on the island to the east. Which this looks like it. 47, maybe 3. So we have to get all the way up here into the cove. Or 63. Maybe we could try 63 first. Or here, 1, 2, 3, 4 to get there. Okay. All right. So that was the first thing. The next thing I'm going to do is to make some flapjacks. So I'm going to spend a command token to put it on my recipe, which means I have to spend 3 grain. But I get to remove 3 fatigue off of people. So I think I will do 1, 2, and then 3 over here. 1, 2, and 3, and 3 health. Heal 3 health. So let's go 1, 2, and we'll keep the doctor alive. All right. Okay. All right. So what else can we do here? I guess we just need to... No, we can come up here and explore... Ooh, 18 or 186. We also, at some point, need to travel over here. But let's wait on that. So let's explore 186. Because I believe I'm done here. Yes, return to the ship. I got keyword cottage, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. 186. It's near the end here. Ooh. All right. Spires of rock flame orange as the sun slides into the sea. Bewitched with curiosity, you follow a narrow stair to a solid oak door covered in carvings. At the center of the door is a face, his portly cheeks flushed by the light of the sunset. As you approach, he speaks with an air of authority. Go away. You are not welcome. All right. Do we open the door? Requires the keyword shrine. We do not have that keyword. Ask the face what it knows. Okay. 86.5. I got so parched here in the sun. There was a woman once, a follower of Mikra. Her tea was sweetened with honey made by bees from the forest of Last Hope. Unless you have some of that, I believe my mouth is too dry to tell you anything. Okay, Forest of Last Hope. Quite a bit of chatter for someone whose mouth is dry, laughs Audrey. Rip the wooden latch off the door, strength 5, or leave the stone sentry in peace. Well, yeah. I'm not just gonna leave. He's scoffing at me, and we cleaned up Raphael for just this reason. So, we need a 2 or better here, and we got a 5. So, perfect. Let's see here. 186. The latch comes free, but the door won't budge. You shouldn't be too proud of yourself, says the face. It wasn't even a real latch. Now go get me some tea or don't bother me again. Okay, so tea from Forest of Last Hope. Is there a place to take a note here? Alright. No, but this is what we can do. Gain 1 materials, which I believe is the wood. Okay, so that's just the wood. All right, so we've got a wood, materials, blah, blah, blah. And we return to the ship. Okay, so at some point here, I wanna find a spot where I can write that I need to go to the Forests of Last Hope and get tea. Tea from the Forest of Last Hope. This map's pretty full already. Let's put a little note here. Tea from Forest of Last Hope. Okay, we return to our ship, and that was our second action. So let's take one more action, maybe. Yeah, we don't want this video to go on too long, so let's go one more round. All right. So what I really need, I've got some people with some fatigue. I don't necessarily want to give up any of these cards to drop the fatigue. I'm going to try and keep up with recipes for that. What I'm going to do is go to the bridge. That's going to clean up several of my command off of people. All right. Yep, that looks good. So I can do that. I'm gaining 2 and a card here. Perfect. Cunning, which is what I wanted. I wanted to make somebody my cunning specialist before I ventured into this area. So who's it gonna be? Kasumi, Mac. No, Mac I wanted to be perception. So probably Kasumi here. But we'll worry about that in a second. So I've done everything there is to do at the bridge. So we do our next event, Ghostly Visitors. You know what, maybe we'll do one more round after this. That should be the 6th round if I'm counting correctly, which means we'll have gone through all of our easy events. A chill air fills the ship with an ethereal woman. As an ethereal woman walks the deck, convince the ghost to leave the ship. Savvy 5. Okay. Yeah, but I want to save that. So, all right. Gain 1 frightened. That's the chicken one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go attempt it here. Savvy 5, and we got a 3. So we failed. Yeah, I don't have anything that can just add stuff to it. So one person's going to gain a frightened token, which looks like a chicken. Can't attack. So who's not very good at attacking? Marco, the priest. Okay. All right, so now we want to take 2 actions. I want to head over here to number 7. So before I go in there, I'm going to spend my 2 command in order to have Kasumi be our cunning expert. She also will get some additional accuracy if needed with that card. I'll have to discard it though. So, all right. So now we're ready to travel. I just need to go 1. So perfect. That's all I needed was 1. So we're going to steam on over here. Boof, 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 boof. But you can see on the map here, there's some fog, some thick fog. So we will steam in here and we will commit Kasumi to this action. So she's at 2. We need a 3 or better. Ooh, and we only have a 2. Somebody's gaining low morale here. Gosh. I don't have anything to spend here, so I don't have any of the cunning to discard. So, yeah, we just have to take a low morale. Who wants it? Who do we need to do a challenge? Yeah, Audrey's not going to be challenging anything soon. So, all right. So we traveled. Now we're going to explore number 7. If keyword freighter, turn to 7-1, which I'm pretty sure we do. We do. So there's keyword freighter. Masses of fuzzy green shrimp cling to the stones, hiding just beneath the surface of the water. You reach in to grab one, and it starts singing. Though you don't understand the words, the tune is unmistakable. By the beautiful sea. Parrot shrimp, says Mac. My sister and I used to sing that song. I wonder where they heard it. All right, harvest the shrimp for food, or leave the shrimp to their singing. Yeah. If I leave the shrimp to their singing, I have a 50-50 chance of losing one low morale. But if I fail at the test, I could gain a low morale. And I've already got a lot of low morale floating around. I could use the meat. So let's just go ahead and gain a meat. All right, so I'm going to be able to make soup now once I get a command token. All right, is that it? Oh, no. See, I should have jumped to 7.1, so I shouldn't be gaining the meat. I'm sorry. I just kept reading number 7. All right, 7.1. In the rocks ahead lies the wreckage of a ship eerily like the Manticore. That's downright chilling, says Audrey. Board the ship and search inside. Okay. The only remaining crew member... okay. Wait. Oh, okay, so I got to do perception 6 before we go anywhere. So we will exhaust. She's got 2 perception already, and all right, so perfect. We did it. We passed. All right, so no negative effects. The only remaining crew members are the decaying corpses in the storage locker and a hefty brown dog who sits happily while Raphael rubs its filthy ears. Gregory emerges from the captain's cabin with a blurry photograph of Raphael, Audrey, Kasumi, and himself. On the back is a set of coordinates. What in the world did you find, Gregory? All right, take the dog in the picture back to the Manticore. Search for more clues. So we could gain an adventure card. The dog, 2 coins. We complete quest 10 and gain quest. Complete quest 5 and gain quest 10. Or search for more clues. Yeah, let's search for more clues. So we're still gaining 2 coins. And adventure card 9. So the dog is still coming with us. Alright, so there's the dog. Ooh, he's handy. Okay, and that's it. Now we go to 136. Alright. Though the ship has been thoroughly looted and its hull destroyed, it's unmistakable. This is the Manticore, or some version of it. And who is that corpse in the storage locker? The whole crew leaves with a sick feeling that overwhelms any curiosity about this ship, its missing sailors, and the ghostly photograph you've found. Gain 1 materials, 1 coin, and 2 low morale. Oh, great. Alright. Let's see. 1 coin, 1 materials. Where's all my wood? Okay. 1 more coin, 1 materials, 2 low morale. I don't know if I have any more low morale tokens. Now there's 1, of course. And there's another one. Okay, so who... We need to definitely get rid of some of this morale. Alright. It's piling up here. Complete quest 5, gain quest 10. So essentially we got a little bit more further down the road, or a few more things, but we suffered by being haunted by the ghostly presence of our former selves. Alright, but now we have the picture. We found a crashed ship that resembled the Manticore and a picture of some of our crew. On the back were coordinates leading to the base of a volcano near Zakura City. Okay. Alright, so we traveled, and then we explored. So that is the end of our turn. This is going to be the last turn we're going to do for this playthrough. Bigfoot the dog gets to come with us. Let's see here. Let's stack our passengers up here. And our Bigfoot the dog. Okay. Alright, so we were up here at the hull. I definitely need to remove some fatigue. So let's come down here and gain my 2 command and my card. And let's see here. Ooh, I like all of this. Okay. So I'm going to discard this one here to remove somebody's fatigue. And I think we're just going to do Kasumi here in case we need her. Alright. Okay. Last of the nice events. Bruised egos lead to heated words. Crew argument. Calm the crew members. Cunning 5. Okay, so we're going to do Kasumi, which is good because we just fatigued her. To participate in a challenge, though, we have to pay 1 command. But she's our best bet to survive this. So she's at 2. I need a 3. Alright, so she definitely passed. And that's it. We just kept everyone from arguing. Okay. Alright. So, what do we want to do here? I want to explore 30 before we go anywhere else. And then we're going to backtrack, head over these woods, maybe this island. I'd love to find a weapon before we do that, though. Take on that island. So, but let's start with 30 here. If keyword rotten, turn to 30.1. Do we have keyword rotten? No. Okay. There's another. I should be writing down these keywords. That's what I need to be doing. A sun-pierced peak of black rock looms before you. Shadow seeps across the sky like ink in water, filling the air and the breath in your lungs with a sickly vapor. Draw fate. Okay. Alright. Okay, 1 to 2, gain madness. Sail through the shadow to the rock. Savvy 6 or reverse course. Savvy 5. Ooh, okay. If I fail the Savvy 5, I'm going to gain 1 madness. I'm going to gain 1 madness failing either way. Savvy 5. I don't have anybody that can help me with Savvy. So, what to do? If I can pass the Savvy 5, though, I can remove 1 low morale. Okay. So let's just do that. Yeah, Mac is going to take this one since no one else has Savvy. So I need a 4 or better. Alright, so we got a 5. So we passed. I can remove 1 low morale token from somebody. Who wants it? Yeah, I think Kasumi here. So I can remove that, give that back, and return to the ship. So what I want to do is put Rotten back on the map right there. So knowing if I get the keyword Rotten, I can come back to that spot. All right. So there's not much else to do here. Let's go ahead and travel, see how far we can get. All right. 4. 4 is going to allow us to go 2 spots. So I can either travel all the way to here, do a strength test 5. There's no port around though. There is a market. Or I go 1, 2 to here. I already know what I'm doing here though. So yeah, let's just do it. Back up. Alright, so there's our 2. We We have to do a strength test 5. So Raphael's double fatigued now. But we only need a 2 or better. 6. Perfect. And so we can just stay put. Alright. So I'm basically going to be visiting 63 up here next turn. Alright. But that's going to do it for right now. Let me show you what I'm going to do with my map here. Okay, so this is kind of what they recommend how you use this map. So what I've done here, I circled 130 because I want to make sure I go back there. Even though I have gone there, I want to go back. I need to have some money. So I just circled that just to remind me. Here I need to come back with the keyword rotten. Here I need to come back with the keyword foam. I believe that this island has some danger to it, so I added the kind of question mark. And then way over here I found Lucra, which is where the photo is leading us to. So that's kind of how I have started to make use of this map here. I did just kind of fold it over because I like having it attached to the larger pad. But at this point, if, for example, I wanted to save the game, I would say here that the ship is in location, I'm going to put 3-63. That way it's page 3, location 63. I don't have any ship damage, so this I'm just going to leave blank. My last ship action, however, was the galley. And ability cards in hand is a, let's see, Power Strike and Healthy. Healthy 3. And that's it. I'm the only one. And I just, down here, I wrote T from Forest of Last Hope. I guess I could look back here and see if there's a Last Hope written down. No Last Hope written down, but that's okay. So this is essentially how you save the game. I guess this just gives you the ability to collect all your ability cards into one area, one save spot. And this certainly allows you to remember where your ship was and how much damage was on each. It doesn't, however, cover anything like if people are already fatigued. I'm wondering, I'll have to check how to save the game, but you might be able to just simply remove all that stuff off of people, which seems a little bit like cheating, but you never know. So yeah, that is essentially the biggest thing. Was I wanted to show you how to use the map on the back here. All right, but we're gonna stop for now. I guess we'll pick this up again in another video. Please let me know in the comment section below if you guys are enjoying this playthrough or if you feel like I'm getting into too many spoilers. I'll just stop and continue playing on my own. But if you are enjoying this video and you don't mind the spoilers and you'd like to see at least me play through you know, the first round, or I guess you could say the first iteration of the event deck, we can certainly do that. Please leave your comments, your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more content like this in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.